Hi guys, welcome to Small Farmer Life. Hope you're all having an awesome day. And today, guys, we're going to talk about the 4 year and 1 day rule and how they're going to phase it out because it's by no means set in stone yet. And why are they going to get rid of it? Because some people think that it's to stop people living off grid, to stop people hiding out in barns and stable blocks and that sort of thing. But that's not the reason why the government want to get rid of it. But anyway, guys, stick around for this video. And if you're thinking about buying some land, maybe you want to start an off-grid lifestyle, maybe you want to start a small farm, maybe you just want to buy some land, live on that land, start a small holding, live a little bit of the healthy lifestyle that we all crave, but it's only open to the rich. If you want to do anything like that, guys, think about hitting the subscribe button, go back, check out some of the videos I've already uploaded to the channel. You'll find some useful information in those videos, and also think about hitting the bell button for upcoming videos. But today, guys, we're going to talk about what it means for the 4 year and 1 day rule. Now, this has been coming since 2020 when they wrote the white paper. Now, this is supposed to be the biggest shake-up in planning regulation since 1947, and the Town and Country Planning Act was first written out or formed, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, guys, there's lots of things in the white paper. Some might affect you, some won't. Now, they were talking about setting up a zoning planning system, which I think would have worked better, a lot better than the discretionary planning system which we've got at the moment, which basically means that councils, at their own discretion, can grant you planning permission or they can't grant you planning permission. And this is the reason why lots of planning appeals go to the planning inspectorate, and around about 70% of planning applications that have been rejected pass through the planning inspector. So councils get it wrong all the time, and they're not always right, and planners in the planning department don't know everything about planning applications and about planning law. So don't take it from a junior planner what they say as gospel, because it's just not. So what you need to understand about the white paper, guys, and the reason they're trying to get rid of the 4 year and 1 day rule, it's because of HMOs. So what a lot of people are doing is buying large houses and then splitting them up into several, what are supposed to be at the time houses of multiple occupancy. But they're putting a toilet, a shower in there, and they're putting a kitchen. And then after 4 years and 1 day, they're claiming that all of those HMOs are now separate flats. And they've been separate flats for 4 years and 1 day. So now they can claim the right of lawfulness and get them all put down as separate flats, which will drastically increase the value of that property. But you've got to understand that these flats are just literally bedsits. That's all they are. Now, there's other things that you need to understand when it comes to planning law, especially around developing your own piece of land. If you're going to be putting in a retrospective planning application, they're going to try and double the price of planning applications that come in retrospectively, and they're also going to try and increase the price of planning applications in general. Now, planning applications are already really expensive, depending on what you want to build. Now, for me, to build the stable block that I built, 6 stables cost me £720 at the time. Now, for the same sort of planned application for a house, let's say a 4 bedroom house, didn't matter what size house it was, then it was around about £460, which is absolutely shocking. So there's people out there saying that they're trying to get rid of the 4 year and 1 day rule because they don't want people to hide away in buildings like this, barns, stable blocks, live off grid. They're trying to stop us from living off grid and that sort of thing. That's not the reason. The reason is because of dodgy landlords and trying to squeeze every penny they can out of people who are desperate and need somewhere to live, and they'll take absolutely anywhere, especially in big cities. So that's the reason why they're trying to stop it. So what'll happen is anything that doesn't have planning permission, let's say you've done an extension on the back of your house, maybe you've built something on the back of an industrial building, or you've built something on farmland, you've lived in it for 4 years and 1 day, that's going to go to 10 years. So it doesn't matter if it's an extension on the back of your house, it doesn't matter if you've built an extension to a warehouse, it doesn't matter what it is, it's going to go to 10 years. Now, it was already 10 years for certain things. Now, if you turned a shop into a residential property, it would have been 4 years and 1 day. If you'd done it the other way, turned a residential property into a shop, it would have been 10 years and 1 day. So it's weird for some reasons, but I can understand why they want to get rid of HMOs, but that shouldn't affect people who want to live on their own land. I mean, you're not trying to create an HMO, you're just trying to create an healthy lifestyle for you and your family. And if that means buying a piece of land, hiding out on that land, living in a barn, putting up with a load of crap, let's say, for 4 years and 1 day, you should be allowed to do that. So you're still going to have to go down the same routes of starting a business, living on the land temporarily for 3 years or 5 years while you can prove your business is viable, even though they say that a farming business takes around about 10 years to get off the ground. So that's a little bit shocking in itself. It's just that they don't want people living on agricultural land. And I think there needs to be change in planning law that states that people should be allowed to start small holdings for not just business, but for the mental health, for living a healthy lifestyle, just to take care of the land that they own, because it is a proven fact that small farmers do take more care of the land. Now, obviously, there's small farmers out there that don't give a crap and have shithole places, but there's a lot of people out there that like to take care of the land. They diversify what they're doing, they grow lots of different crops, they interact with the community and they sell to the community, so it's locally grown food, sold locally, and that can only be a good thing. But the planners just don't want this to happen. They don't want anybody building on agricultural land except for developers. And this is another thing the white paper's going to do. It's going to fine developers who don't start building properties when they've been granted planning permission, like there's planning permission granted for 500,000 homes in the UK, but they're not building them. And I could solve that problem straight away. I would literally say this to the development companies: if I grant you this planning permission, or you are granted this planning permission, should I say, you will start building in the next year or two. Because why do you need the planning permission if you're not going to start building? Don't say it so you've got plenty of stock to build in the future. We need housing stock now. We need housing stock now so we can bring house prices down, but they don't want to do that. And if they don't want to do that, then take the planning permission away from them. Because all we're doing, granting them planning permission in that way, is increasing the value of the land outside of the reach of normal people who might want to build on some land close to a town, and that land could be used for self-builders or people who want to live a more eco lifestyle. Some people might want to live off-grid, and those plots of land, which in some cases are 100 acres in size, to start small holdings on, live an off-grid lifestyle, be more eco-friendly, less carbon emissions than these big farms knock out. Because let's face it, they want to buy out large farms as it is. They want to rewild the countryside. Now, why do they want to do that? Is that because they can get better views from the lovely second homes that they've bought in the countryside? Because living in the countryside is out the reach of the vast majority of the UK citizens, and that's absolutely shocking. But guys, yeah, when it comes to the 4 year and 1 day rule, it's not set in stone yet. They say it's going to be sometime this year, but we'll have to wait and see if it actually comes into force. We don't know. Nobody's actually said it. So it's not about stopping people from living off grid or living off their own land, even though it will affect that. And if you're living on your own land, you'll have to wait for 10 years to claim the right of lawfulness. But anyway, guys, I just thought I'd clear that up. If you've got any questions, you've got any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget, nip over, join the Discord group. Join the Facebook group. If you know other people on other Facebook groups, off-grid groups, and that sort of thing, invite them over to join our group. Get everybody together, because we need a collective team effort here to get planning laws changed and to actually get some momentum into small farming and the change that's happening in small farming and community farming. If you like the video, hit the like. When you want to subscribe, and you should subscribe, hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of more upcoming videos. Hit the bell button. My name's Craig. You've been watching The Small Farmer Life. Thanks again to all my parents. Couldn't thank you guys enough. And YouTube members, really appreciate the support. Till next time, make sure you take care of yourself. Most of all, take care of the family. Be genuine, guys. Bye for now. See you.